Good afternoon. Once again, coming to you live from the driver's seat. And today's post is about being of good courage and seeing things through to the end. How many people out there know that God has a plan? That He actually has something that He wants to give you? Well, if you don't know, He does. He has thoughts of you and an expected end, a place that you're supposed to be in at an appointed time. But how many of us actually believe that we can get there? How many of us actually are on the road to getting there? That's an interesting question that I think, you might want to take some time to think about. But I know that for me, one of the main reasons that I have found out in myself and others that we struggle to kind of get there is just we're not really equipped mentally to do it. In other words, we're afraid. We're afraid of what could happen if we succeed. We're afraid of all the things that could happen to us along the way. We're afraid if we stand up that people won't follow us, that will appear weird to people because we're actually trying to accomplish something that not many people are trying to accomplish. Greatness, for a time, is going to make you look crazy. You're going to have people saying, it doesn't take all that. Yeah, it does. You're going to have people saying, I don't know why you're doing that anyway. You're not going to get there. But there is a promised land. There is a place where everything that you need and want is waiting. But you have to have the courage to get there. You have to have the strength, both physically and mentally, to endure whatever comes your way. Whether it be people hating on you, whether it be unemployment, whether it be lack, whether it be boyfriends or girlfriends walking away, husbands walking away, whether it be your kids acting up, you have to have the strength and the courage to keep fighting. Why? Because at some point you are going to break through and pop out on the other side. But you can't quit. And you can't be afraid. Because if you're afraid, you may never even start. The pressure is on, whether you start or not. Because being where you want to be, it's going to take some work. But it takes work to be somewhere you don't want to be. You got to go to a job you don't hate, just like you got to go to one you love. You got to pay the bills regardless. So you might as well position yourself to get what is yours. So stop being afraid and start fighting, strategically fighting, not just punching at the wind, but having a plan in place to get you where you're trying to go. And then have the strength that no matter what roar around you, you hear that you still are capable of getting it done. No matter what threats people make, you still can get it done. No matter what comes, I am going to get to my promised land. That's all I got for you. And until the next time I see you, be of good courage, stay strong, and just get started.